changing the world in ways that do not change the fundamentals of the status quo that have allowed the winners to win and kept other people out. That undeniably, we live in an age in which elites, plutocrats, corporations, people who made a lot of money in corporations a long time ago, all of the above, are doing an extraordinary amount of things to try to make the world a better place. Not just by writing checks, not just by, but leading the quest for social change, having events like this that are entirely about those kinds of themes. More money being given away now than ever. Every young person on a college campus that I meet, even the people going to Goldman Sachs, talk about now how they're doing it to change the world, which is fascinating. And you know, when you go to the mall, you can't avoid products that are changing the world. Bono is involved in all of that. Social enterprises everywhere you look, converting poop into coffee, and helping an African country that the social entrepreneur has not been to, but is very passionate about saving. So there's no question that elites are trying very hard, and maybe you could argue, as I do in the book, that this is one of the most socially concerned elites in history. That's half the paradox. All of those are input variables. All of those are activity. None of those are outcomes. They're activities. Outcomes are, what does our society look like? And my book is about America, to be clear. It's not about everything, because you shouldn't write about everything. And in this country, if you look at the outcome variables, whatever is being thrown into the machine, what is coming out is the most unequal society in 100 years. A country where democracy, with a bit of a boost last night, but frankly not too reassuring a boost since 45% of people still voted for authoritarianism. A country where democracy is challenged. A country where a majority of people feel the system to be rigged in ways that they can't navigate. A world in which 82% of new wealth created last year went to the top 1%. And a country, by the way, in which the majority of Americans have not essentially gotten a raise since 1979. So the paradox is all this amazing elite activity that has not changed the fundamentals of a callously unequal society. And so the question that I started the book with is, what's the relationship between this extraordinary elite helping, and CSR and sustainability and those kinds of things are one aspect of that, and the elite hoarding? What's the relationship? And one possible relationship is it's working, but it's just not working fast enough. That's the drop in the bucket theory. Elites are helping, they're making a difference. Each of these companies doing something different is slowly moving the needle, but the needle's too big. But another theory that I tried to report, and I'm giving you the ideas today, but I'm a reporter, this is a reported book. I went on a journey of reporting and reporting on people in these worlds trying to do this work. The other possibility is that the kind of help, the kind of change that elites believe in, the kind of do-gooding, philanthropy, CSR, impact investing, social enterprise, those kinds of changes that are essentially within a market frame, market mentality, are intrinsically limited, because at bottom they are about changing the world in ways that keep the winner's world the same. Changing the world in ways that do not change the fundamentals of the status quo that have allowed the winners to win and kept other people out. And so as I went on this reporting journey, I found various kinds of initiatives of the kind that people in this room and others and many of my friends work on that I think make a difference, but continue to be the allies of making a killing also in ways that are causing the very social problems they're solving.